Hi guys, what's up beautiful people? How is everyone doing? I hope that everyone is doing okay. If you are new here, welcome onto this beautiful family. My name is Jay Kinwa. I do content on lifestyle, beauty and fashion and everything in between. If you are a returning subby, thank you so much for coming back to view yet another of my video. And so guys, today, as you have seen in the whatever, in that on the title, I'm doing lessons that I have been able to learn so far since I started doing this YouTube thing to where we are right now. I have not been consistent because I was in a point where I was not sure whether I still want to continue or it's about time I just say it's a wrap. But again, I'm not the kind of a person who just quits on something once I'm begun or once I begin. Well, Kizungu see my first language, so bora mnaelewa whatever I'm saying. So yeah, that's not who I am, and so lately I've been trying to get back into consistency, and so this is me just sharing some few key points I've learned since I started and what I'd like someone who is beginning to do YouTube to learn before they actually begin and think through whether they actually want to commit to doing YouTube. And without much further ado, I'm going to share them to you. And I think this is supposed to be a regular thing. If you see me sitting, I have this chungi of mine with homemade popcorns, of course. Yeah, because I have to keep myself entertained as I do this. I'm going to get a bowl, guys. I'm going to get a bowl, but before I get a bowl, he's going to be serving me, right? Well, and so let's get into the video, because why not? Oh, okay, I have some of them noted down here. It's a torn paper because I had written in my office journal, and I don't like carrying that home, so I had to cut out the paper and come with it home. Yeah, so that I can look back onto what I was noting down, and I was doing that. So yeah, the first thing I would like someone to know, someone who's starting or planning to start or thinking they want to do YouTube, is YouTube is not easy. I'm not going to lie to anyone. YouTube or content creation, not only YouTube, as in so long as you want to do content creation, it's not easy. It's not easy. If you're coming here with the mentality that you're just going to blow up the moment you start, honey, I'm sorry, but this is not the space for that. Look elsewhere, because content creation and more so YouTube is not easy. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. Ask me and ask anyone else who's a beginner and who has been struggling to maintain the consistency and to get the numbers. It's not easy. It requires a lot of consistency from you, a lot of dedication, a lot of believing in yourself that you started this with for a reason and with a purpose. And if you're not, kama si mtu rongumu, you're easily going to give up. That's what I can tell anyone. It's not easy, manze. It requires a lot from you, and it requires a lot of patience, manze. You need to be patient. You're going to have to be patient if you want to do this thing. I was almost giving up, but nile tu mimi nimse resilient ile design. I just don't give up on things. That is why I'm still here trying to push this thing. Even though it's not working, I can't see it going. Yeah. And actually, by the way, if you're here and you're watching me and you have not subscribed, because obviously from my analytics I can see people don't subscribe. I don't know why you just click on a video, start watching, even if you're able to watch the entire video. I don't get why you click on a video, start watching, and then you don't subscribe. I mean, that is the least support you can give me, manze. That is the least, the minimum you can do for me and support this whole thing I'm trying to do is just subscribing. So if you're watching me, manze, and just subscribe, I don't know what you're doing here. Please just click out of this video and just go if you're not willing to subscribe. I mean, it takes a lot of like, let me just create a video for this platform, and then you come here and watch my video and you don't subscribe. So but it's not right. So subscribe, and even before you watch the video, if you're at this point, click on that like button, like this video manze, and subscribe. So yeah, it's not easy manze. It's going to require you to be hard-headed, ukwe kichwa ngumu na ujue why you are doing whatever you are doing, and then usinge hapo kwa na ile mentality ya tuta blow up overnight. It won't happen. And they're going to end up disappointed, and utakuwa wale among the group of haters when unasemanga this thing is not real. The next thing I can advise someone who's starting, Mimi, I wanted to start my content creation journey since 2019. I think I've said that like 3 times in this channel. I wanted to start my content creation journey since then, 2019, your time. But I was always telling myself, I don't have nice backgrounds, nyumba yangu say sopo, mara sina camera, my phone is not like sipo where I could film, like all those things that runs in our heads. I was always telling myself those things, and I didn't start my YouTube until last year. We are 1 year now, so I started last year. Until last year. And actually I started it last year because I was jobless and I was idle, and I felt I have a lot of time on me and I had to keep myself busy. That is when I started doing YouTube. Otherwise, I believe if I was still working, this channel ingekuwa hapa sahi, by the way, kama ningekuwa job your time when I was starting. Me being jobless is what motivated me to start creating, just out of boredom and to find something to do. Yeah. But what I can advise someone who is contemplating whether they should start or whether they shouldn't is start where you are with what you have. Kama uko na tu na simu yako tu, just use that as a camera to film. You don't even need to have a stand or a ring light. You don't even have to have a stand, a tripod, or a ring light. That is if you can't afford. But if you can, then those are the basics that you might need. Because maybe by there, as I'm filming this, I don't have a tripod. I have my camera attached to a window. Yeah, to my bed area window. That's where I have my phone in a slant position, and that's how I'm filming. Because I gave out my tripod because I wanted to upgrade, and I've not been able to get one yet. So if I'm doing this and I already started, then you can start there. You can just identify place kuna good lighting and start filming from there, and growth will come by slowly, as long as you remain committed to the cause and motivated to do whatever you started. It's going to come. It'll come too, by the way. It's going to come. So start where you are with what you have. Something else I can advise someone, and I've said in the first point I pointed out, concentrate on the creation part kwanza. Don't be obsessed about CG making money and getting all these views. Like if you come into this content creation, and especially the YouTube world, with the mindset that you're going to get a lot of money and you're going to be famous and you're going to what else? What it's always the money, views or numbers, and the recognition publicly. You have failed. Hey, you have failed. Hey, kitakuramba. Like, kitakuramba vile inafaa. Man, usikuja hapa na hizo expectations. Me personally, but I believe time is going to come and I'm going to blow up. But I've never been the kind of person who is after being known by everyone, famous. I've never been interested in being known by everyone. But me, I'm not after fame. I wouldn't even want to be famous, by the way. I wouldn't. That is the last thing I would wish for on myself. Man, I don't want to become famous. But I would love to start earning from this platform and to just share my experiences with people. That's all I want from this, by the way. Me sitaki kuwa famous. But kuna wale watu wanakujanga into this YouTube thing, expecting to be famous, expecting to be known by everyone, be recognized everywhere. And when you're starting out, unless you are already known elsewhere, maybe ukona a huge following on Instagram but that does not even work, by the way, because I have this person that I know. We are not like friends, but I know this girl. She started YouTube recently, this year, late last year. I can't remember. but she recently started and she has a huge following on IG. Like she has almost 40k followers on Instagram. But when alianza YouTube I could blow up, by the way. It didn't blow up. She is not even yet to identify hapo yeniko. Yes, and I grow tu pole pole, but see, mimi personally I would expect mtu mwenye already akona following, such huge following on Instagram, to just, you know, when they start YouTube, to get to 1k haraka sana, because well, the followers are already there. All she has to do is post the links and tell people on her IG that she's doing YouTube, and then they are going to follow her there. But that's not the case. That's not the case, by the way. YouTube, and it's not, si kama FB. Manze, it's si kama FB. Hata wezi elewa by the how it happens. It's just that time yako ikifika tu ya kufika where you are supposed to fika, itafika tu yenyewe. Like it comes when you least expect. That's what I can say. So don't come into this content creation, especially YouTube, thinking that you are going to be a millionaire, or you're going to be this celeb that everyone knows. No, that is not what happens. It does not happen like that, manze. It does not happen like that. The other thing I can advise someone is be keen on understanding your analytics, because that way you're going to get to know what people enjoy more and what is likely to do better, you know, on your channel. Personally, I'm not like yet well equipped and well learned when it comes to YouTube analytics, but then I barely do my research. I keep saying I'm going to start doing research and trying to learn those things, but I don't know why it's not really drive here to do research on YouTube anymore. Kitambo I used to do research before I began. Hey, nilikuwa na research, but after I started, somehow that drive ilinipotea. I don't know kama maybe na kwanga busy job and but see kwa busy. My job is not that like as in occupying sana. Like I usually have some free time for myself at work. So if I wanted to do research, ningekuwa nilifanya. Sinanga ile drive. But if you're starting even before you start, or actually when you started, because for you to understand the analytics better, you have to understand from your own videos. So when you started, kuwa na check analytics zako kwa youtube.com, I mean youtube.com, hiyo ni hanga ya creator, and understand which content that you put out is doing better, which kind of videos your viewers are enjoying, and all that kind of stuff. It really helps. It really helps to know the kind of content you should put out more. Personally, the videos that have done really well on my channel were when I was house hunting, and that is, I know they did well. Both of the videos I did on house hunting, zote zilifika 1k views, but I can't commit myself to doing those kind of videos, because those are videos that are going to require me to be out there looking for empty houses to show it, and I have a 9-to-5 job. I can't take out my free time to do that, because I'd be, hiyo ni kujitesa, by the way. Hiyo ni kujitesa, and I'm not willing to do that. So in as much as I have already identified the kind of content that did well on my channel, it's just not something that I can comfortably do, because I don't have the time to go doing that. But I think when I'm going to be getting time to do that, I think nitakuwa nafanya. But for now, I think I'm going to stick to what I decided to be doing from the beginning. I know when I was studying, I was supposed to be doing vlogs. I rarely do vlogs. As I've said in the beginning, it's not any motivation by there to create. But I'm working on something by there behind the scenes. For now, you're going to be seeing more of these sit-down videos, but in the next like 1 week, I have projects that I'm working on. Like I recently moved here, and I'm working on making my space over. So that's what's supposed to be said. So in the next 1 week, I'll have a project that I'm hoping it's going to work out the way I want. So in the next like 1 week or 2 weeks, you're going to be seeing maybe vlogs, hauls, and maybe a space transformation reveal. But most are the times that you'll be seeing sit-down videos, this one is going to be famous here for some time before I figure my shit out and I organize my content and now go back into actively vlogging like what you people expect, because I know you guys expect me to be giving out vlogs and I don't. Yeah. The next thing is I can advise someone who's starting is improve every time you are creating. Like every time you put out a video, just make sure it's better than the other one you had. If you have the finances, invest in your content. Try to make your content better in terms of quality, audio, you know, planning, how you put out the content, how you do the content. Try to even dress up to just to look good when you are creating these videos, just to make people come back and view. I know I'm advising I'm the most poor person when it comes to doing all those things. Bear with me, work in progress. But yeah, if you are in a position to invest in better, you know, quality camera, like me, what I did, I had to buy myself a new phone specifically for vlogging, and the quality is way better than my personal phone. Like my vlogging phone camera yake inakwanga 1080 megapixel. I think is it that? I hope it is. Like I had to go out of my way, spend money to get myself that phone. This phone actually but then I film with the phone, maybe it's not camera. I had a camera but it was hard to operate with, but so I had to give it back to the person who had given it to me. But the phone that I have with quality, like I feel like quality yake almost go match to camera. Hata kama hizi kwa kama camera, it's close to matching up to quality ya camera. So if you can get yourself gear that is going to help improve your content. Personally, what I want to invest in are lights. I want to get myself better lights. Before I had a ring light, but I wanted to upgrade, so I gave out the ring light, and now I'm working on getting myself more quality lights so that I can be filming in different, you know, angles in my house, because saipe na filmia is where the natural lighting is good in my house. But if I was to go to other corner in my house, lighting ni poor, especially kama sahi because I'm shooting this in jioni. But if I had a light, ningekuwa na change angles to make my content look different, because kama sahi I'm shooting this, but after doing this I am supposed to shoot another video, because I want to have a video before. I want to be having a video to be posting before I shoot the video to post, as in having piled up content. That is what I'm trying to do. And I think I'm still going to shoot the video here and the previous video that I did that pia nilishoot hapa. So if I had good lighting, the next video singeshoot hapa, ninge change angle, ninge change position just to make it look like I shoot a different day. But for now, you guys have to bear with me. You're going to see this angle or this background more often before I get the lights. But if you are able and you want to bless me with lights, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind, by the way. But anyway, whether someone gets me them or I get them myself, bottom line is I'm going to get myself better light than what I had. So if you can invest in better gear, that is lighting, quality in that terms of camera and audio, that is going to really help your content cross over to the next the other side. Always make sure you have already edited video to post. Like kama sahi I'm supposed to upload this video tomorrow, and if I had another video nilikuwa nimeshoot prior ndio ningepost kesho, but now I have to shoot this and edit today so that I post it tomorrow. So I'm trying to be having a video to be posting. I think I'll be posting every Monday. Guys, hold me accountable. Ikifangamana na sina video ya kupost by them mkwe mnanikujia. I'm really trying to maintain that before I can manage to post 2 videos a week. And so I'm planning to be having a video by Sunday. I'm supposed. Hey, forgive me. Mimi Mkikuyu, by the way, Mnyeri. I'm supposed to be having a video to post. To post on the posting day. A ready video. That is, so you have to practice. If you're new, practice batch recording. Always have 2 or 3 videos recorded and edited to post even before the day that you're posting comes. The other thing is create. That is to maintain the consistency. Sikwe kama mimi by the way nikianza I was consistent, then along the way see what happened, I'm no longer that consistent, but I'm trying to come back and I'm going to come back strong. Yeah, so in the beginning, plan yourself and remain consistent. Consistency is the key. That is one thing I've been able to see, because there's this other person tulianzanga almost the same time na yeye, and she's already monetized, but yeah, posting even 3 to 4 videos a week, and she puts effort in her content. By the way, she puts a lot of effort in her content, and I know that is the secret, but me by the uvivu yangu, and it can't just allow me, but I'm really working on that, because there's no way I'm going to just leave this channel niachia hapa yet nilianza. Man, hakuna vile naweza kwa nilibuy tu ring light ya ku shoot siji 1 year and then I just let it go. Hakuna vile nilibuy tu simu nyingine tu ya bure tu alafu niachilie. I'm not letting this go. Nitapusha hata kama tutaachieve hizo goals za kuwa monetized and everything after 5 years. It's good, it's okay. Me bora sitegemee this as my source of income, and that's another point, by the way. I think nimesema, but I'm going to emphasize on it more. Don't come into YouTube thinking you're going to be a millionaire. Don't come into YouTube thinking YouTube is going to cover your bills, because it won't. Haita cover bills yako, by the way. Utafungiwa nyumba. My friend, utafukuzwa kwa nyumba, utakuwa embarrassed, utakosa food. Don't come here expecting this to be your main source of income. I mean, it will be very stupid of someone to even to think that you're just going to come and within a month you're monetized, because after ukikuwa monetized after getting to 1k subs, I don't know much about the payment process as in the kujanga, but what I know is when you start earning money, unless ukue ni mtu anajulikana and you are but views, like massive views, like over 200 views or 100 views plus, kama views zako tukapa 1k 2k views, man, hata pesa unapata kwa mwezi ni kama hata, because YouTube starts paying as from 10,000 kuendelea. That is when you start, that is the one time they're going to pay you kama umefika $100, and the siku that time utafika hiyo $100 kama wewe ni beginner, kuna siku utafika. So if you are depending on it, hata kama utaanza na ufike monetization immediately, before uanze kupata pesa ya maana from YouTube, uta struggle. So don't come here expecting it's going to cover your bills, because you're going to suffer manze. You're going to suffer. Again, one thing I know that really works, even if I don't invest in it, titles and thumbnails really work the magic, because before someone clicks on your video, what is going to attract them to click on that video is the title and the thumbnail on that video. I know most of you people can attest to that actually, because before you click on a video to watch, what makes you be interested, especially kama si msimu unajua na si msimu unafuatanga, what is going to make you click on a video is the thumbnail. Hiyo picha unaona hapo kwa YouTube before you click to the actual video. That is what is going to motivate you to click on a new video, on a new subscriber, I mean a new YouTube content creator video. The thumbnail that ametumia and the title, it has to be eye-catching, it has to be inavutia, like what is this nini kwa hapa ndani. It's supposed to make people curious to know what exactly the video is about. So if you can learn how to create eye-catching thumbnails, learn how to have hizo titles. Me by there I've been saying nimeishi kusema ndajifunza ku create thumbnails. Like if I showed you guys all the written notes I have here about what I'm supposed to learn when it comes to content creation, mdashanga. I always write things down and najiambianga I'm going to start learning these things, because if it's too hard with Canva and with the proper, ukitaka tu na ile commitment ya to learn something, I believe you can find the correct tools to learn from. And if you want to learn to do to do thumbnail creation and intros and all those things, tumia Canva kuna ile free version. Yeah, it's really going to help. But me ni mvivu, by the way, that's why I don't have quality thumbnails on my videos, but in the future I'm going to put that into work. Yeah, I think that's it. Sijui kama kuna kitu nime leave out. Maybe niseme tu learn to edit your videos zikuwe attractive, as in not attractive, zikuwe zinavutia. It's attractive, no, persuasive. Yeah, I think that's better. Learn to edit, make your edits more captivating. Like let the edits you have in your videos zivutia wase to come and watch every time they see you uploaded. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. By the way, I think that's it for that, for the lessons I've learned. If you are a YouTuber and you watch my content and there's something you'd like to add on and advise someone who's planning to start YouTube, you can comment down in the comment section. Share your views down below. Let people know anything that I might have left out. And yeah, that is for this video. I hope that you have watched the end. If you have watched to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. And if you have watched this point and just subscribe, kindly do subscribe, man. Do subscribe. It's just like tapping on that subscribe button and that's it. Kindly do subscribe. It's going to go a long way for me. Like this video, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. It's still going to be a sit down video that I'm doing actually right after this, but I'm going to see you then. Bye guys, thank you.